Hey guys, back with our live weekly. Uh, this week's poll actually was really interesting. Um, I it was kind of prompted by this story from Idaho, where Squatch was essentially seen at a rest stop. Got us thinking, hey, you wonder if they travel along highways. And the question of the week was, do you think uh, Bigfoot travels near major highways? And actually, 61% of everybody thought, yeah, they do. 15% no, and 24% unsure. Thanks to everybody that participated uh, in the poll. And, always as the live stream as usual. Yeah, it's, a little late today. Tried to get going on time. Sometimes, this early in the morning. Morning, Dustin. How you doing? Um, it's schedules get mixed up, and we got 5 dogs, five. So they and 2 cats. We got to throw that in there. If you're a cat person, more power to you. Um, so it's a small farm that basically got to get going every morning. Anyways, yeah, the Squatch story from Idaho is interesting. It really it tells you that so many people or so many people just really I think it's based on the road amount of roadside sightings really believe that they do in some way follow the highways. Maybe the power lines are kind of adjacent because we know they use those as corridors as well, so it's possible that they just being how they're so close to the highways that they actually you know it just happens to be they follow them as well. So uh, found it very interesting. Idaho is kind of complete for now. Let's, you know what? If you guys want to see more from Idaho, please comment, down below. Um, or any other. If you have a state in particular you think's super squatchy. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Um, a lot of times you know you have a particular interest, or maybe it's your backyard, so to speak, that maybe you're a squatcher and some stories. Shoot, send them in. I mean, everybody knows ours are mostly from the BFRO, which is probably one of the more legitimate ones because they have the investigating power, and that's surely the reason. But if somebody knows of some that we can get involved with, or that you feel are legitimate, send them over. We'll at least take a look at them. Finally got authorization to release the Sean live. Not well, the interview we did with Sean, and that is his name. Sean finally can release it. uh, then we'll probably release that on Friday. It's pretty choppy. That's the problem. But I want to get it out. I feel it's a great story, and we're going to try and follow up with an actual on the ground, boots on the ground um, investigation the best we can. Yeah. Um, oh yeah. Okay. Travel Channel has a new series on tonight about monsters. Cool. Yeah. Thanks, Dustin. We'll check it out. 9 Eastern time. So yeah, just for your time zone. I'll definitely be checking it out. I know there was that monster one not too long back. I think some of the stories are legitimate. I think Hollywood gets involved and they try and hype up some of it, just like we know they did with Finding Bigfoot. But you got to kind of weed through it. I think end of the day, squatching is squatching, and the evidence, is real, and you gotta, if you gotta sort through the evidence to see if it's real, and that's really the issue, and that's what we try and do. We don't embellish the stories. We try and, as you all know, we try and just do the best we can to get it out there. We don't have a ton of resources, but like the one yesterday, it was short. And that's the other thing. We had to kind of go back to the computer person talking. Unfortunately, I know, but hopefully we can get the narration better in the future. Really just want to kind of do more true and or real interview type encounters too, because I feel those are always great too. But I think at this point, either everybody has kind of came forward that has a story, or possibly they just they just don't want to tell it because they're just really worried about being ridiculed, which I can't blame them in a way. I mean, um, who knows? There's many different reasons, but yeah, guys, smash the like button down below. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Hey, if these live streams are working for everybody, please let me know. Try and keep them short. I don't want to, drag them on forever. But any other input you guys have, we'll try and keep the channel moving that way. Again, I appreciate all the subscribers. I really do. Especially the polls. If you guys have any input on polls, because what questions you might want to ask, because I think it's just interesting to see how the community is actually, what they think about Bigfoot. We all know what the researchers think, the top researchers think, but what does the community think? Because us as we kind of think together, I think there's a lot of power in that, too. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. Look for another encounter story to come out on Friday. Try and make it longer than yesterday's. Really wish we didn't have to use a computer voice, but unfortunately, with my microphone, unless I go out and get a Yeti, which I think that's around $100. I mean, you guys let me know. Maybe I can get a used one that still works good. Maybe that's what I'll try and do. Because this thing, especially when I do the regular encounter, just regular stories, for some reason, I think the software I'm using picks up too much gain on it. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm still figuring out a lot of the technology for this stuff too. But you know what, guys? Thanks for joining in. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time.